400,000 materials?
Yeah. Yeah. And we still have
I want to
another
put that into
110
perspective. 400,000.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. We still have another 130K coming. And I need to put in orders for next week when I'm away. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk logistics about, because I'm going to need someone to pick them up. I can pay for them in advance. But I think ideally you're not the one picking them up.
Yes. Give keys to one of your guys that you trust and have them put it in 7.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I'll give him to Helios. He'll be the one. And I'll just have him. I'll get some material storage just put in there. I'll have him drop them in, and that'll be that. How many do you want while I'm gone?
How long does material last? 30 days?
Oh, for fucking ever.
Oh, fucking go for whatever we can afford.
Yeah, okay. I'll use up what's there. I think there's still about... There's 1.5 because I bought some. But 1.1 of that is already earmarked. So I may need another top up. And then I'll purchase another mill or mill and a half for when I'm away.
With your business coming up, I think we need to... I like the thing that you put together, but we effectively need an org chart, which is one color line of, like, you know, people. Here's the business. Here's who it's tied to.
Yeah.
And then how the money flow looks like.
Yeah.
Right? But then also the flow of everything else. And so right now, money flow is coming to a account. That individual is working on other shells, mind you.
Medi hype.
And so there'll be kind of like an inflow outflow of money. It's trickling into these shells. They're moving to where they need to go. And it's not going to go to, ideally, a centralized location. Right?
So let's say we receive someone makes a purchase and it's $1 million. Ideally, that million gets split up among 4 to 5 different entities.
No. I don't think that would be... Well, maybe. It might go through like 1 or 2, right?
Okay.
So it might go through 1 or 2, but that person, their account... Like, their name will be associated to, let's say, 2 of 5 of our shells, 2 of 6 of our shells. And a different person, like, so let's say person A is going to be going to account 1 and 2. Person B is going to account 2 and 5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then those shells are then sending transfers to the end user. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to move through multiple parts before coming together at the end. That makes sense.
When it comes to us, right, of let's say those 6 accounts, they'll come into our accounts separately, right, in different quantities. So the only challenge here is it's hard to know what money is going where, but because we can't see it, right? It's like single person, so it's a little complicated, but I fuck with this.
Yeah.
Yo, Bigfoot, thank you so much for the 39 months.
I'm gonna have 2. Gage has one, right? Do we have someone else?
He is working on that.
Okay.
So he is going to be... I'm letting him cook on that whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I will build that out.
So I think when it comes to like how you manage your side, this is your protection, what you're putting together. I'm going to have my own protection. So these are going to be our intermediary shielded shells, right? But what Gage is having is going to be the bigger network, right?
Yeah.
Of accounts moving around. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So it's like when you get paid or we need to transfer for each other, we do it through our shells. When you need money from, like, you know, our piggy bank, right? It's coming into your shells, coming to you. So that way we're self-managing our own shit, right? Shielding our own shit. And then Gage has got that bigger, like, you know, little account network. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is, I fuck with this heavy, to be honest. It's, let's go and let's go to Mirror Park. I want to show you that spot. It's,
I got about 20 minutes today.
Okay.
Maybe 30.
I am going to be out tomorrow.
Okay.
I think there's supposedly those bodies. Apparently they're gonna become more rare. I don't know the how. I don't really know some of the details. There is a part of me okay. There's apparently some sort of meeting happening.
Yeah.
And a lot of the different individuals involved in the various products are going to be meeting at a singular location.
Yeah.
I do not want to go. It was understood by the arbiter of this meeting. There may be a means by which I can tap into it. I don't know yet. I'm awaiting that information. But what was told to me, and this is supposedly a part of that meeting today, is the availability of these parts. And I'm assuming when they say parts, that implies that just like we have a part we need, others have a part that they need. A part, multiple parts, I don't know. And firstly, I was already kind of concerned that even a big meeting is kind of occurring, right? Mostly from the onset of it's interesting, right? But it's not for us.
Yeah.
Because we're based on what I've learned so far, and oh my god, I haven't told you yet. Holy fuck. Tali came to me. Oh my god. All right, hold on. I forgot there's so much shit I haven't been able to keep you up to date on. All right. I crashed out on Wyatt.
Yeah.
That should be resolved now.
Okay.
But outside of that, Tali Marks has approached me about like this underground network that she wanted to make. It's a cool concept. I wish her all the best for it. You know, I told her I will support her in what I can.
Yeah.
She sort of wants a sort of underground broker, which conceptually is interesting. However, practically, I don't see how it would ever operate outside of non-major crews. If that even is a thing right now.
Yeah.
Because she then went on to say in so many words, because keep in mind, I was able to understand better than she will realize because she doesn't know what I do, right?
Yeah.
In saying so, she, number one, indirectly, possibly unintentionally confirmed that ADMC has shotguns.
I fucking knew it.
Because I took what you told me, took what I've seen, and because she was already kind of talking about gear and stuff, I acknowledged I knew what she was talking about, and then I just put it out there. I said, wait, so you're like, you know what I mean? I pushed the affirmative, and she, you know, didn't deny it, right?
Yeah.
So, which is fine, right? I don't have a problem. Good, you know, good for ADMC. They're good people, right? They've done good by us, and let's just be clear here. None of these people are our competitors. At the end of the day, if we stopped working on this shit, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's Mike Manx. Could I take this?
No. Pause on that. Just so I don't lose train of thought.
Yeah.
She went on to say, because I asked her, I'm like, oh, wait, so like, you know, because I was like, I thought this was kind of an ADMC thing. No, this is a separate thing.
Okay.
And it's a separate thing that she's working with the lumber company on. So, and it seems like lumber company is kind of the front, but like the back is going to be this, like, we put out contracts, and she wants to have everything. Shotguns, fucking magazines. She's pretty much stated that she has everything other than AKs. And you know what? More power to her. That's good for us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's aiming towards the goal that we want the shit out there and available to everybody, not just centralized on a handful of crews. Beautiful. However, having been in this business for a very long time, and I warned her, is that you could get fucked up just because someone doesn't like the fact that you're also selling something.
Yeah.
Someone may not like the fact that you unintentionally sold for $1 less, that you sold for $1 more. And this is just how this business works, is that there is no logic. There will be no logic. People use what you're doing as a reason to be mad at you.
Yeah.
And I did give her those, like, you know, as some advice. Whether she takes it or not is another question. Though it was alarming to me that she's able to do this activity while simultaneously on behalf of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised that this isn't going to cause a divide between ADMC and her, especially when you expand out a little bit. Now, I'm going to give you some more information that there was the tree posse, right?
Yep.
Edgar's crew.
Yeah.
Brandon Valentino used to be one of my guys. Joined them. It used to be one of my guys years ago. He's now left to them.
He got hired by the Lumber Co. a couple days ago.
And that's what I sort of suspected.
Yeah.
Now we're on good terms. I mean, I told Brandon straight up I might execute Wyatt if he keeps bringing this shit up. He's him and I think very similarly, right? But I'm bringing this up as an example is that I'm letting you know the internal stuff, not because it concerns us, but in the event it ends up concerning us. Like if we get pulled into some bullshit that we don't want to be a part of, right?
Yeah.
Shang and what's her name? Oh my god.
Shang is the one who has the big orders in, the big maths orders.
And what's it called? God damn it, man. Like fucking man, I was just talking about her. What was her name? Huh? Yes, Tali. Yeah, fucking brain just like went on freeze.
Yeah.
Tali and Shang were very close to Tree Posse. Like, I mean, they were like, might as well have been in the gang at one point, in my opinion, right? And this isn't any shots at them. This happens. So it may not even be that ADMC has it. It's that actually it might be Tali and Shang.
Right.
Right? And
So the
like, obviously they're going to give it to their crew, but I'm saying there's a bigger picture at play here, right?
Right.
And the reason I'm sort of avoiding them, I want stuff to trickle their way, but I can't do it directly because they're playing with landmines right now. And my concern is I don't think they recognize it. Wyatt's green as shit.
Yeah.
He talks a big game, but he's fucking green.
Yeah.
Right? Brandon has some sense in him. Tali has some sense in her. The reason I bring this up is, you know, we cannot approach them directly on any of this ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's kind of like their problems can quickly become our problems, right?
Yeah.
Especially with what it is that we're wheeling. You see what I'm trying to outline here?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, from a you and me standpoint, you know this already, but I will reaffirm: I don't approach anyone. Right?
Oh, I know.
I
trust you on
you.
that.
Yeah. That's it.
The reason
But I get it.
So the reason I brought all of that up, right, is some of these folks are likely to be green.
Mm-hmm.
And they will likely be mixed in with those that aren't green, but also don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
If that meeting's got like 15 individuals in it, all it takes is one of them. Oh, yeah. So this is the reason why I brought this entire topic up. She more or less confirmed that Chatterbox and company have shit. She also like fucking batons and stuff like that. I don't know where that comes into the picture.
And baseball bats, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that comes into the picture, right? Like, I don't really get the relationship. Like, I don't think it's coming from the same place. I don't know why we would think that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would, you know? But it did raise. I don't know what else she knows, right?
Yeah.
Let me chop a little straight. This is Faceless related, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We won't speak of it again, but we'll call it the Arbiter, right?
Okay.
If the Arbiter is doling out this stuff as he sees fit for his end goal, destruction, flooding the streets, etc., our goals are aligned. However, some of those these things may be arbitrated to, whether or not like the clowns got it through them, I don't know. Is that the risk factor is you end up in a room with some people that are like kind of brain dead, right?
Yeah. You're
and
right,
so
though.
they fucking start some shit over there. Now the cops are there. They got nothing to lose. It's just another 30 years, right? Like, 30 years in jail, whatever. For us, for the city, it's they lose a mayor.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, in that position that you hold, and me secondarily, does offer us a bit of an advantage. I will say that it is of our benefit to be in the roles that we're in.
I think it's true now with the conditions that things are in. However, let's not forget that just because there's probably a lot of members of Blaine County that still hold animosity. I don't mean like Ventura. Like Ventura shit. Ventura, how do I put this? I'm using it as an example. I fucking load the guy. I don't really have much of a problem with him anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, for a while now. But even that was like, you know what you're getting out of it, right? Yeah. I'm more concerned with elements in there that are holding grudges for the past like 2 years.
Yeah.
And a type shit, right? They're looking for a reason because that's what their life revolves around. Right? So, even just being in that room, there's a real opportunity that, like, man, that guy, all it takes is one person jokingly being like, man, I think that's Nino, or man, he fits the, or like a clown being in there, right? Which is kind of the worst case scenario. And it's like, Omega lol, I'm going to throw a molly at this thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't. Yeah. So, might be other things that I forgot to mention, but yeah, lots.
I mean, you would hope that whoever is organizing this meeting has accounted for all that and has some type of exit strategy, but it's.
Well, I think they do, right?
Yeah.
But their priority is going to be getting themselves out, right?
That's what I was gonna say.
They'll be able to do that. But now, could I do something similar? Absolutely. But that would mean, bringing up our hitters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they exist. Did I ever tell you what I ended up doing to Edgar?
I can't remember.
He was picked up by close friends for free. They didn't even know I was giving them money. I originally put it out there. They just did it. Fucking blacked out, brought them to a place, fucking gunned their ass down.
Shit.
It turned out a different, let's say, set of folks brought them to the hospital. They didn't realize what it was about.
that same crew went inside as fake doctors to oversee. I don't know. It's we can pull that, right?
Yeah.
But it's not appropriate. You know what I mean? Not for something like this, because we're not. It's kind of like and I'm not trying to pull a Trump here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
can go to a meeting and then try to big dick someone. You know, it would.
Yeah, but you still got to be smart,
Yeah.
right?
It's not even big dick. It just wouldn't. It's not the vibe. You know what I mean?
Can you send a proxy?
Who? Well, no.
I mean-
So there's going to be a separate meeting that we're going to attend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And the guy understood. There's apparently someone else that has the same sort of concerns, right?
Yeah.
I trust the arbiter. I don't necessarily trust those that. I don't know who else is in that room. I know enough to know that they got nothing to lose type shit that are in there.
Yeah.
All right, Mirror Park.
Did you finalize the sale?
Yep, this morning.
Nice.
I'm gonna get you on the panel and cut you a key.
Okay.
I actually really like this spot.
Do you want to move Harmony gas there?
I'm honestly thinking we should,
Okay.
but I need to let it. I need to feel it out a little bit.
Yeah. You tell me how you want it set up. I'll set it up. And then if you want to move stuff, we can move stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you the when. For now, it's actually not that bad. Oh shit. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, not too much.
1250?
You guys run a spot out of here?
What'd you say, sorry?
You guys gonna run a spot out of here?
Yeah, we're trying to compete in the dice rolling game.
Oh
Just
shit.
dice rolling there.
We're taking over,
Yeah.
man.
Just hanging out.
We're the serpents of mere part.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I started to think. I'm like, wait. At first, when I rolled by, I saw the red and shit. I'm like, oh, it's Chaos Legion down here. And then you started talking. I'm like, wait, no, this is a Hydra.
Yeah,
Peep
this
the helmet.
Hy-
Peep the helmet.
We're like a subdivision of Hydra. You know, we're like the serpents.
I
of mere-
fuck with this. I
Snake
fuck
going
with
through the
this.
skull.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
you
little
know,
things.
we're trying to branch out a little bit. You know.
Mm.
You want
Will
a dice
you-
roll?
Nah, we got a bunch of shit to take care of, unfortunately.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Fucking DOJ this, fucking cops this, you know what I mean?
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yep,
dude, being
yep,
the mayor's
yep.
probably stressful.
It is, because mostly it's arguing with ghosts, you know what I mean?
That's,
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
rough, man. So
yeah.
you gotta go through that.
That's exactly it. All right.
Hey,
Y'all
any
take
of your
care,
needs,
yeah?
any dirty needs, let us know.
Yeah,
Will
have a good
do.
one, man.
Meth lab going?
Yes.
Nice.
So I wish there was more back doors. This one is not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. Well, actually, you know what? Here, like, let's say... You know, you come out. God damn it. So
The freeway there isn't bad.
keep in mind, we don't know who lives next door, right? Wait, hold on. We'll talk more in a sec. Okay, over here. It's not.
I only know a couple people on the street. One of them is JJ Joaquin Jimenez.
What does Joaquin do nowadays?
I mean, he's
Wait,
got the
no
taco stand.
way. Wait, they got a back door here?
Yeah.
Nino.
Hey, here in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna drop you off something at a location
Yep.
for you to come pick up. All right.
Beautiful. Love it.
Alrighty. See you in a bit.
All right. See you in a bit. Bro.